Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. Puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Brock, and he lobs it up towards the rim. And they're running up the floor, and that one's good. It's Diaz.
And no doubt about it, folks, this is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Here's Mills. Pass to O'Neill. Brock. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mills. Shot to stop the run. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's O'Neill. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
Great work drawing the whistle inside. O'Neill wants to get to the line as many times as he can.
Nathan O'Neill, shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
Now here's O'Neill. Outside Mills. The 3 is up. The High Flyers with another miss.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
They get it again. That shot's good.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now the High Flyers with it. A 17-point game. Outside Mills. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Robert with the block. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had. They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
And here's Brock. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Mills. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Here's Mills. Harris comes down with the board. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with it. Play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. And he's going for the alley-oop.
What a beautiful pass. And then the catch and finish in all one motion. Stupendous.
Pull up a chair. An alley-oop like that is so rare, you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
I know I did, guys, because I admire someone who has the confidence to even attempt to pass like that.
That one goes. Count it.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Pass to Callahan. Back to Mills. Over MP. That one misses off the backboard. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's O'Neal. Mills outside. Here's Brock outside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Pass to Harris. MP covered by Mills.
2 points.
And that... That one, good.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now here's Mills. Now here's Callahan. Now O'Neal. Takes the three. Fires in the triple. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. And at his height, Robert sees the floor so well. Terrific work feeding the open teammate.
Now here's Brock. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Six on the shot clock. Here's
2 minutes
Gove.
remaining in the first half.
And no
2
good
minutes.
to start the night, missing his first attempt there. To the inside. Now Harris. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gove. And here's Mills. covered by MP. Mills, no good. And here's MP. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Harris with the bucket.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
On the wing, O'Neal. Shoots a fader. Yep, that one goes.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
MP outside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
Outside Mills. On the wing, O'Neal. Fader on the way. MP grabs the miss. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle against Callahan. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Substitution for Union Elite.
From deep, it's MP. The shot that time, not on target. Here's Almadawi. Pass to Brown. No good, and tight defense just smothering that shot attempt. 1 second left. Not gonna go that time. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Union Elite on top, running away with this one, and will return right after this break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
From deep, it's O'Neal, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. MP, covered by Mills. Nails the three-pointer.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now here's O'Neal. He has 6. Gov with the bucket.
Clearly, Gov wanted some revenge there. He saw that last 3 go in and thought, my turn.
Pass to Robert. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Now here's Gov. Here's Callahan, covered by Robert. Mills from deep. Diaz grabs the miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Bird on the wing. Return to MP. He tries for 3. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Up top, Mills. Covered by MP.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Robert. Back to MP. Corner shot. The shot comes out.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
The High Flyers with another miss. Bird outside. Back to MP. Diaz, now guarded by Mills. Pass to Robert. Now Harris.
Move around.
And here's Bird. Block at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Mills. O'Neal gets the 3 ball to go.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
O'Neal
Diaz with it. MP right side. Pass now to Harris.
Someone close out on MP.
Now here's Robert. Defended now by Callahan. A nice shot by Robert.
About the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Here's Callahan.
Come on, come on.
MP grabs the miss. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Brock. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Ball, ball. Pull the trigger.
And he's going for the oop here.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. He saw his teammate with the path to the basket, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it. Elevated and made the catch and the flush through.
And to choose the conservative finish with a nice, easy layup.
Return to MP. Pulls up. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Brock outside. Takes a step back. Here's Gove. Rebound by Union Elite.
He didn't look comfortable taking that, even with the defense not really being a factor.
Back to MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
Kicks it to El Madawi. Here's O'Neal. Here's Callahan. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up two.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Back to MP. Here's Kolish. Bullock. He's covered by Gov. For three, it's Mitchell. Hits the three-pointer.
Shooting out of the corner with confidence. Mitchell acting like he had it in the bag.
I got it.
And here's Brock. On the wing, O'Neal. Shoots over Mitchell. O'Neal, no good. And so Union Elite has it here. To the left side. Back to Kolish. Back to MP. Mitchell on the wing. Outside, MP. Kolish. Outside, MP. The tray. Gove with the rebound. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Gove. And Callahan for three. No good that time. Now here's MP. Kolish covered by Brock. And the bucket by Kolish.
When in doubt, you might as well attack the paint.
Brock outside. Pass to O'Neal. El Madawi.
Stay there.
On the wing, Brock. Guarded by MP. The high flies with another miss.
Nobody was anywhere close to him. He can't believe he didn't bury it.
To the left wing. Here's Kolish. Back to MP. Mitchell. Back to Kolish. The three. And Callahan pulls it down. Here's El Madawi.
Who's watching here? Get the perimeter.
Inside. Trying to get back on track. And Callahan laying it in.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan. paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Pagan. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Gove.
You can see Gov tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
Mills outside. It's Callahan. Back to Mills. Brock outside. And the shot falls short that time.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Here's Kolish. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Mills. Now here's Gov. Bullock pulls it in. Pagan with it. Mitchell outside. Here's Kolish. Mitchell on the wing. Back to Kolish. Stolen by Callahan. Just 1 second between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to O'Neal. Mills. The screen by Gov. And another miss by the High Flyers. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that about does it, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Man, in that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
But good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.